Welcome to the fifth part of our Power Query Challenge. I hope you're enjoying the problem-solving nature of Power Query and seeing how useful and how time-saving it can be to your work in Excel. This scenario is no different. Each month, teachers receive a dataset which actually appears on the second tab here. Now, in particular, we need to summarize the performance of the mathematics department. And we've got a couple of formulas here to consider. The data provided only gives us an actual and a target grade for each student, but instead we want to present that as a difference between the two. In addition, we have some attendance and behavior points which form part of an overall score calculation that the school uses to determine the performance of each student. So the output table you're aiming for will look like this. You have students down the left-hand side. We can see their attendance, behavior points, and we can see that difference between their actual and target grades, and we can see the calculation of the overall score. Like I said, you'll find the data on the second tab. Have a go, and then we'll review the solution. After importing the student grades data, the first thing I did was to filter my data down to mathematics only. I removed the columns I didn't need, which were group and subject. Then I wanted to get actual and target into separate columns so that I could form a calculation for each student. You'll notice that each student ID here has two entries. One is for the actual and one is for the target grade. So once we pivot that measurement column, we get one column for each, which then allows us to create a custom column to perform a calculation and give us actual minus target grade. Now we don't need these two columns, so we can get rid of those. We change the type to ensure it's a number there, which leaves us with the task of creating that custom calculation, which kind of considers these three metrics to form an overall score. So again, I used a custom column there, which takes attendance plus behavior points plus, in brackets, this column times 10 to give us an overall score. Finally, I sort the results descending so I can see who are my top performing students. Again, another example here of huge time-saving tasks in Excel. You don't want to be doing these sorts of tasks manually every week or every month.